If you knew the next person you were going to communicate with could generate $1 million for you, would you treat them differently? You bet you would. I'm Dustin James, and welcome to another moment of motivation. This week, it's about communication. Now, I'm sure you've noticed almost everything we do in life is being watched, whether that's street videos, there's accidents, almost everything is on film. But so is what we communicate. Our communication, whether it's verbal or nonverbal, the things we say, the things we do, the things people see, reflect what our message is. I want you to look at perspective a little bit differently because when we communicate, we leave an impact. And that impact is either a positive or negative impact. But if you knew the next person you were talking to might help open up doors and bring great value to you to opening their network, you might be hiring somebody that might be that future top performer. You might be interviewing somebody that might be a CEO down the road. You might be just having a conversation with somebody who could be your next best friend. Understand communication is so important, and we have to be intentional in creating a lasting impact. And how do we do that? We have to be intentional to provide an unbelievable experience. And as simple as it might be, or as complex as the conversation may go, it's important that we leave a lasting impact. And how do we do that? Well, first and foremost, any conversation, whether that's an email, whether that's a phone call, whether that's the in-person, we have to be extremely intentional in bringing positive, high energy value to that conversation. The thank yous, some of the simple things, the thank yous that we need to give out, the recognition that needs to be made, just using somebody's first name, manners, politeness. But we have to be extremely intentional because that impact needs to be lasting and it needs to be positive because our communication, it's about connecting, it's about networking, it's about building your circle. And understand you want everybody to say, man, that was a great conversation, or wow, that person just brought great value to this conversation, or wow, this person not only said what they were going to do, but they followed up with it. That's a lasting impact. And it's critical for your success because if you're carrying a negative impact, you're going to be fighting. Your back is going to be against the wall. It's going to be a hard journey in life. When you bring positivity and you're grateful, proper manners, just being appreciative of a conversation, telling people thank you for your time. Listen, this week it's about leaving an impact and you have to be intentional because if we are intentional, it's amazing how big the network gets, how many more opportunities you're going to see, and just how many wonderful people you're going to meet along the way. This week, leave an impact in all of your communication. That's a moment of motivation. Have yourself an amazing week.